Hi! The following story is the most magical, real love story I heard in my life, and it's the story of this couple.
Hi, I'm Lark.
And I'm Brock.
And this is our story.
Let's take a step back. 5 years ago, Brock was a single guy. He dreamed day and night of meeting his future wife. And unlike many of us, deep inside, he knew who his future wife would be. She is called Bird, she is a singer, and she is in London.
Pretty specific, right?
He believed in his vision so much that he worked for 2 years to save money and head to London in search of his future wife. He found a painting online that he thought represented what his wife looked like, and every night he would promise himself to find her.
One day, I'm gonna find you, Bird. I'm gonna find you.
On the other end of the world was Lark. She was unhappily married and living in Utah. She dreamed of a dark-haired man for 3 months straight, but she ignored it.
I was married.
And when her marriage came to an end, she decided to leave Utah, be close to her family, and live in
London.
This is where it gets interesting. When he was about to give up on his search, he got a text from a random number that said,
I have someone you have to meet.
and that girl was Lark. After one date, they fell in love. 24 hours after she got divorced, and 3 years after he spent searching for her.
It was very unexpected.
It was very expected.
That painting he had on the wall, Lark looked exactly like it. Her name is Lark, which is a type of bird. She is a singer. And they met in London. You can't make that stuff up. 5 months after they got married, they made music together, and this match made in heaven lived happily ever after.
And the shore of Coldfield Cove.
Or did they? This is where the magic ends. After 18 months of this magical marriage, they separated from each other and were on the verge of divorce. How could this perfect, magical relationship end so abruptly?
The problem is, I invested so much into finding Lark and not enough into our marriage.
The best way to explain it is like this. Imagine if you're born with the perfect body to play basketball. If you don't practice every day, even your perfect body isn't enough to make you a great basketball player. Imagine if you meet your perfect soulmate. If you don't invest every day in nurturing this relationship, your perfect soulmate won't be enough to sustain a relationship. This crazy love story is the best example of how the most magical beginnings of a relationship are not enough if they don't invest in each other.
If you want your relationship to succeed, you have to put in the work every day.
After separating for 5 months, Lark and Brock are back together, working every day on making their music
No matter what.
and their relationship better.